At Campus Life, we work with universities and student accommodation providers, but we also work with a growing number of sixth forms. We wanted to find out what the next cohort are looking for from their university accommodation, so we spoke to 2 groups of students across the UK to find out.
I've been to quite a few open days and I've had a look at some of the accommodation. Oxford, I'd say, was definitely quite dated. Some of the accommodation was quite small, a bit dark, a bit like a dungeon.
On the open days, I only really looked at the uni accommodation. I didn't really consider private accommodation or anything like that because I wasn't really familiar with the area, so I didn't really know where it was. But it was just part of the open day, was an accommodation tour, so I booked onto that.
I looked at various accommodations, some not university owned, but I decided that university owned was the best way to go.
I haven't heard of that, no.
I haven't, no.
No, I haven't heard of either or any of those 3.
I actually couldn't tell you. Probably something to do with UCAS, I assume.
I have not heard of those, but I'm sure I can go and check them out.
No.
Location, what it's closest to, you know, shops, pubs, clubs.
It being near to all my lectures, it'd just be so much easier if I live 5-10 minutes away, so I can just walk there.
Close to maybe the centre of the town or wherever it is.
So what I was looking for, aside from accessibility, is the overall feeling of the accommodation and if I could imagine myself living there.
I'm not particularly fussed about it being state-of-the-art or having like a massive double bed. I understand that we're all students and they're trying to get us all in.
Definitely a double bed, definitely big windows, and yeah, a bathroom, and no mould.
I think for the first year, I definitely want to be on site with first year students, because then we're all in the same boat. We've all gone into the same accommodation, kind of forced to meet new people, make new friends.
Like, I feel like it'd be better to just live in a student accommodation with people who are going to the same uni as you, so you can just like make better friends, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's quite intimidating as well.
Yeah,
living
definitely.
with older people when you're fresh and like you're new to this all.
So I've looked at university websites, but the main thing I've been using now has been the virtual tours that were going on during COVID-19, because obviously no one could go visit, but those are still up now, and I think they're really helpful to just kind of be able to look around without having to travel all over.
It'd be quite good if there were like videos online that I could find of an accommodation being used like in action rather than just a lovely, tidy, clean room.
Probably just the uni website. There seem, because of COVID, people have done like online tours and stuff, so that will be helpful to get a start if I don't fancy travelling to the other side of the country.
If you do more research about the accommodation and
Yeah,
about
I'd
your course,
probably look on TikTok.
you say
Oh.
that right?
I think TikTok would be a good one as well.
I would usually just look on TikTok and see, oh, where's the best accommodation in Liverpool? Someone might have made a video saying, oh, don't stay in this accommodation, it's gross. Or someone might be saying, oh, stay in this one, you'll get a great experience.
So for me, I think it is the financing, having enough money to get food and accommodation, and also, you know, factor in a social life. So for me, definitely the money aspect of it.
It being away from home, and then if I don't feel, not unsafe, but if I don't feel at home in my accommodation, then I'll get homesick and I'll be far away, and it's not as easy as just going home if you're a couple of hours away from your home city.
I'm anxious about maybe it not being as accessible as I need it to be in terms of requirements, because I haven't seen it yet. It can be very difficult to try and find specific information, and I also feel that in terms of normal accommodation, there is reams and reams of information on it and pictures, and you can interact with them, whereas with the accessible accommodation, there's usually one picture and then a very small amount of information.